we're talking to Patsy Hughes, because Patsy, I was told you were the very woman to tell me all about the healing waters of Swanlinbar.
Well, the first history we have of them is in 1737, when Dr. Rutty visited Swanlinbar with his mother, and he took some of the waters, and at her request he returned again in 2 years' time because she felt they were valuable waters. Then in 1740 they were tested, the water was tested, and it was proved to contain sulphur, magnesium, mineral acids, and alkaline salts, and a type of earth. And these ingredients created a very powerful aperient which could cure almost any ailment, according to Dr. Rutty.
Among all our gang here, there were all kinds of ailments between the whole lot of us. Suppose if we dived in now to cure all ills?
I'm afraid you would have to drink copious amounts of the fluid to gain any benefit.
So people who are using it, you would recommend they would come back, say, every year or 6 months or whatever?
It's mostly local people who take the waters and who say they are good.
Well, up to now, you see, Patsy, I've only ever heard of Lisdoonvarna.
There are several spas in this area, but this is the only one that has been kept up to date and kept clean and that can be used. And it has been tested with the IIR, and it's safe to drink.
Do you like it yourself?
I do.
You're going to have a sip or you drink my health in it?
Sláinte go saoilge.
Harold Johnson is a man after my own heart because he's up here where we can go on beautiful walks and see all kinds of megalithic tombs.
The Chauvin Way passes by here. It runs from Blackline to Dowra, a distance of about 15 miles. And it takes in limestone pavement country, similar to the Burren in County Clare. Forest, warts, takes in megalithic tombs. And it goes by the Shannon Pot and follows the Shannon along the bank of the Shannon down to Dowra.
Well, for such a small area, not only have you many different, many megalithic tombs, but quite a few different types.
That's true. The one they were looking at there was a dolmen of about 4,000 years old. And then there are some wedge tombs quite near it, which would be probably 500 years later, roughly. And they were put up by the Neolithic people that moved into this area here. And just before the Bronze Age metal waters, just that period.
So the walk is about 15 miles. That's a nice day's trot, isn't it?
It is, but you'd want to be fairly fit now. As you see there, it's very high country there we travelled over, and the views are fantastic over parts of it. But the whole thing is constant changing. The scenery is constantly changing. It's not like walking through 15 miles of a forest. You're into forest or into open country, and you're out of open country.